The Battle of Mount Dingjun was fought between the warlords Liu Bei and Cao Cao in 219 during the prelude to the Three Kingdoms period of Chinese history. Liu Bei's victory in the battle marked a major milestone in his Hanzhong campaign. The battle. In 217, Liu Bei led a campaign to attack Hanzhong, which was under the control of Cao Cao. His force met with resistance led by Xiao Yuan at Yangping Pass. The confrontation dragged on for more than a year until one night, Liu Bei set fire to the barbed fence around Xiao Yuan's camp at the foot of Mount Dingjun. Alarmed by the attack, Xiao Yuan sent Zhang He to defend the eastern corner of the camp, while he guarded the south. Liu Bei's main force pressed against Zhang He, outmatching the latter. Xiao Yuan had to dispatch a fraction of his own troops to Zhang He's rescue. Accompanied by drums, the division led by General Huang Zhong then descended upon Xiao Yuan's dwindling force. The battle became a rout and Xiao Yuan and his son Xiao Rong were both killed in action along with his deputy. In fiction. In Chapter 71 of Luo Guanzhong's historical novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Xiao Yuan had his camp set up on Mount Dingjun, so he could easily see the enemy camp at the bottom of the mountain. Huang Zhong moved his camp nearer and nearer to Xiao Yuan's camp every few days. Later, Xiao Yuan came up with a strategy to lure Huang Zhong and capture him. He sent Xiao Shang to Huang Zhong's camp, challenging Huang to come out and fight him. However, Chen Shi, Huang Zhong's subordinate, volunteered to fight Xiao Shang. Xiao Shang feigned defeat and retreated. Chen Shi would not give up and pursued Xiao Shang, but fell into an ambush set by Xiao Yuan and was captured. Xiao Yuan was not very happy as he had expected to capture Huang Zhong. Xiao Shang was later captured by Huang Zhong in battle. Xiao Yuan decided to release Chen Shi in return for Xiao Shang, which Huang Zhong agreed. The next day, at the front line, where the prisoners were exchanged, Huang Zhong fired an arrow at Xiao Shang and wounded him. Xiao Yuan was furious and wanted to fight Huang Zhong but was stopped by Zhang He. Xiao Yuan had no choice but to return to his camp and defend firmly. At the advice of Fa Zheng, Huang Zhong moved his forces to Mount Tiandang, a nearby mountain with a higher peak. Xiao Yuan could not tolerate enemy forces having the vantage point, and decided to attack Mount Tiandang. Huang Zhong, however, kept his forces back and did not engage Xiao Yuan. Later, Fa Zheng saw that Xiao Yuan's forces were dispirited. He then signaled Huang Zhong to attack Xiao Yuan. Xiao Yuan could not respond in time and was killed by Huang Zhong, who cleaved Xiao right beneath the shoulders. The victory consolidated Huang Zhong's position as one of the 5 Tiger generals. When Cao Cao heard of Xiao Yuan's death, he broke down in tears. Only then did he understand the words of the soothsayer Guan Lu. 3 and 8 run crisscross, a yellow pig meets a tiger, south of the halted army, a limb will be lost. Peking opera. The battle is also reenacted in Peking opera, based on the novel. It was said that the actor playing Xiao Yuan would get a red envelope for his performance during the Chinese New Year, since it is considered bad fortune to be killed on stage at that time of the year. The first Chinese film ever made, The Battle of Dingjun, was a recording of the Peking opera.